Hey everybody, Bryce, Fit for Family Garden here. I know I haven't done a tour of the garden in a while. Middle of June, I figured I'd run you through and give you all a peek at some of the things that are working and some of the things that just aren't. So here we go. First here, got a good bunch of beets going. Some are big, some are not. I've noticed that if you don't go through and pull out ones that are too close to each other and everything else, you kind of end up with ones that look like that. And then others, just actually do good. So you get some decent sized ones. But I'm still letting those go. Got a nice little row here of some zucchinis and some squashes. What I decided to do to kind of help me out is I started tying some of these off, and back to the trellis. That way they're separated, and also it keeps the actual squash fruits from just kind of dangling and resting on the ground and everything else. So got some there, got some more over here. These are ones that I directly planted from seed, whereas the other ones I did those in seed starts and then planted them, so kind of can see the difference. Carrots going. This is my Brussels sprouts plant, and I don't know what's going on with that thing. Over here, this here is Egyptian spinach, and this thing will get really tall. What I have been noticing though is I'm having some issues with the Japanese beetles coming through and plucking off of it. So I got to keep my eyes on them. I cut down my old kale, and this is everything growing back. So it is true, you can cut into the stalks of the kale and you'll get new growth. So some better than others, and but I'm getting some good growth there, so I'm happy about that. Especially the red Russian kale seems to be doing the best on that one. This year, I'll be honest, I bought this at a store, so it's my first go around with some eggplant, see what I can get out of that. My Malabar spinach is it's starting, but I'm still haven't gotten the growth that I'm enjoyed from it from last year. So, and then that's my spaghetti squash, which that thing is going crazy, which is fantastic. I love it. We eat a lot of spaghetti squash. As you can see, got a good size one going there. Hopefully it'll get bigger. Over here I got some butternut squash going. Runner beans, which I'll tell you, this will probably be the last year that I do runner beans. I just I don't know, we don't eat them enough. The fuzziness kind of throws my kids off, and it's attracted a lot of bugs this year. Let's see if I can get a picture, zoom in. I did a soap mixture. Oh, there you go. Here's one of my main culprits of pain. Japanese beetles. Can't stand them. Got the pickles going pretty good. And some more runner beans and whatnot. Here's my peppers. Got some bell peppers going. These are I'd have to go to the other side to tell you what they are. I got it written down, but I gotta wait till those things turn red. They're the yeah, see another bug. This is the Cubanelles, and then still trying to remember what these are, but once again I'll be letting those go red before I harvest them. This bad boy right here is the Aunt Molly's ground cherry, and it accidentally got in with my peppers, but it is freaking going off big time. So hoping to get a good trial out of that, see what we like and everything else. Here's some Big Jim peppers. These are some Amish peppers, the little mini ones, and I grew 3 or 4 plants of those out of seeds from what my wife brought home of the peppers that she was eating. So see how they go. And these are some more bell peppers. Looks like I might have to pull this one off. I don't know how that bad boy's going or not. These are my tomatoes. As you can see, I kind of ran away from me. So good majority of them here are the Romas that I like, and I use it for paste, but I mean, you can see those things are just looking fantastic. So I have a lot of cherry tomatoes going. I keep coming out here every day looking to see if any of them turn red, which doesn't look like it yet. So got a lot of green ones, not enough red. So if anybody can suggest a way to make them turn red, that'd be fantastic. But you know, otherwise just gotta wait. I need to come in and clean that up a little bit. This right here, these are my 2 sweet potato boxes. I've done what's called the 2x2 method on these things, and I got to put some more dirt in there and everything else. This is my grapevine, and I think I'm going to pull this out this year because I've had nothing but no luck with this thing. I got fungus in them. I got the Japanese beetles tearing them up. You know, here's some more right here. These things are a pain in the butts, and they all need to die. This was where all my can't even think right now, garlic was. So pulled that out, but like right here, these are beets, so I will thin these back. I will keep only 1 in each spot. That way I can get a good sized beet harvest out of these things. We eat a lot of beets. Wife's found a way to roast them. It's where she gets what is it? She does like a honey roast with them. They're actually really good. I was never that big of a fan of beets until my wife found a good way to make them. Here's some more zucchini. This one didn't get pollinated, so. And here's another problem we're getting rid of. Stupid eggs from the squash bugs. Just pull that off and toss it out. But we got another zucchini I'll be able to harvest, and there's that egg laying culprit right there. I don't know if y'all saw him or not, but he will be getting removed. Got a big tomato plant right here, a couple of them, so not really, we don't need a lot of big tomatoes, but figured we'd give it a try. We got family that likes them. And then here's some more of those little snacking peppers. And this is a big surprise. This is all my lettuce. As you can see, a lot of it started stalking, but we still pull off of it, so I'll probably have to start cleaning that out here pretty soon. But one of the biggest things we're trying, which I'll show y'all, these right here. I tried the potato box thing, or potato bag, and didn't really get much out of it, but I decided to plant some jicama seeds in there. And that's what these are. These are the tops of the jicamas, so hopefully that works out really well. We actually found that we liked the jicama, so. But that's the quick update on the garden. You know, you can see some of the problems I'm having. I know a lot of people have the same problems, but I just go through it. The Japanese beetles, I'm hand picking those and throwing them in soapy water. The bugs and stuff that I'm seeing on my cucumbers and everything else, and the squash, I'm doing a soapy mix with neem oil, and seeing less bugs today, but who knows what I'll see tomorrow. But hey, you know, you got to do it. You got to push through and keep growing. So let's stay with me. Like the page, comment. If you got any advice, I'm willing to take it. Help me get past this fungus on my grapevine so I can keep it. But if not, you know, I'll pull it out, put another box in. Stick with us, like the page, subscribe, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Remember, get fit for your families.